Hello everyone, I am the Geek Guru 1986. Welcome to CWRL's Fight Night at the Freedom Factory. Got another great fight night ahead of us for ya, and gonna talk about the points real quick as always, as the Slinger Showdown really shook up the point standings quite a bit and was quite an event in it by itself, as the Legion of Supermen jumped out of, I believe, the ninth position in points. Yes, the ninth position in points. They had 350 points going into the Slinger Showdown. Came out of it with the points lead. As you can see, they have 1,774 points to their total. The Candymen and Boogity Boogity Racing, they were able to jump into the second points position, and Boogity Boogity Racing and the Candymen are in the fourth and third spots respectively, as you can see. But big story, the King's Court got knocked out of the top four. So for the first time, they will have to participate in traffic jam qualifying, as the bottom 10 teams that aren't in the top four in points have to fight for those final four seeds to see who goes and faces the top four, which means that our first matchup will feature the Legion of Supermen. And now, with all of that said and done, let's go trackside and let's get the action of the day started. The Legion of Supermen on Sunday at the Slinger Showdown had an amazing first round, a record-setting first round, a performance-setting first round. They scored 655 points against the King's Court, and then went on to win the overall event with 712 points. But our special events are doubled for points, so they came out of that with 1,424 points, easily taking the points lead and giving themselves, I believe, a 434 point cushion over the Intimidators. So, waiting for the track to get loaded up here. Gonna see where all of the teams start up on the track. And let's take a look at that lineup. Chasing the Elliots take the pole and third position respectively. There you got Hello Newman on the outside pole. The King's Court in fourth. So they're in the third transfer spot, and you got the fourth transfer spot being held by Number One Racing. I mean, Number One Racing starting in the fifth position, but holding the fourth transfer spot. That's a good draw for Chasing the Elliots. I I don't know how they're going to squander that, but if they do, then shame on them, to be honest with you. And the lineup being randomized and set, we're going to go to trackside and get traffic jam qualifying underway. Pace car is off and the green flag is out. Hello Newman looks to get a quick jump there, gets into turn one, pulls ahead. Chasing the Elliots second and third get into each other. One of them gets taken out there, but quickly recovers and continues along. Meanwhile, the other one then gets taken out, and you can see he has fallen far back now into the field. As we move back up to the front, you can see it's the King's Court out front here, leading their first ever laps of traffic jam qualifying here. As they go into turn one, working lap 3. You can see number one racing in second and fourth there. Got Junior Nation in the third position, losing that spot to the leader. Now you got some lap traffic getting into the picture here. One of the Rainbow Warriors traffic jammers is falling a lap down now to the leader. See number one racing getting up into the wall there, but still holding that second position. So the King's Court continues to hold the spot. You got Junior Nation in third with the third transfer spot, chasing the Elliots, trying to take the fourth transfer spot, and they will. Now, I think I just saw one of the King's Court's cars go onto pit road. Why, I will never know. But action continues here as we work lap 8. Chasing the Elliots hold the final transfer spot. Junior Nation in third. Number one racing in second. That looks like a bushwhacker car fell a lap down to the leaders, starting to recover the pace. And still, the King's Court out in front here. Unusual to see the King's Court in traffic jam qualifying. They have always maintained a top 4 position in the points here at CWRL. Now you can see King's Court looks like their luck is about to run out as they slow down here and get caught up in the congestion. And this congestion is huge. As you can see, a lot of traffic getting caught up in it. Catching up here, getting things resorted, and you can see number one racing has taken the lead after that gigantic pileup of cars. Let's see, in second here we have Junior Nation. Third spot also held by Junior Nation, so he holds. And I believe I just saw the King's Court literally going through the stands. Very, very interesting predicament for them. In the fourth spot, you can see chasing the Elliots, so the third transfer spot being held by them, and the last transfer spot currently being held. Let's take a look. It's a ways back. Hello Newman, I believe, here. Number one racing has 2 cars in the top 4. Nation getting wrecked with a Hello Newman vehicle, catching back up to the leaders here. Getting sort of back out as we work lap 17. Number one racing still in front here, but I don't know how long that's going to last. You can see more cars getting piled up here. Chaos everywhere you go with these traffic jammers, as they are all jockeying for a transfer spot into the main event. Number one racing still holds the point here, and more chaos. It's gonna see how this all sorts out, as some of the cars able to go high. Number one racing still holding on to that lead as we work lap 19 of 25, coming into turns 3 and 4. These cars can't help but wreck each other right now. Meanwhile, not too far back, you see chasing the Elliots had and lost that second position. Junior Nation will inherit that second spot. For how long, though, no one can really tell. You got Hello Newman in third there, having another good traffic jammer qualifying performance. Very good performance, as they also hold the 5th spot. And in the final, no, that's Chasing the Elliots. Man, these teams having very solid performances. Gotta go a ways back before you can see the Smokehouse. I believe the Smokehouse might be the final transfer spot. As you can see, we are down to the final 2 laps of the event. Number 1 Racing coming out of turn 4 to take the white flag. Number 1 Racing trying to lock their way into the main event. They come out of turn 4 for the final time. Number 1 Racing will pull it off. Let's take a look at the finishing order here. As you can see, Junior Nation second and third there, so they will secure the second transfer spot. You got Hello Newman in the third transfer spot very solidly with fourth and fifth position finishes. And then last but not least, you have Chasing the Elliots squeaking out with the final transfer spot, but with a sixth place finish. So that being said, the matchups for this evening will be as such. You have the Legion of Supermen taking on Number 1 Racing. You have the Intimidators going on to face Junior Nation. That'll be a fun matchup. You got the Candymen facing Hello Newman. Hello Newman making yet another fight night here. They always do very well in traffic jam or qualifying, it seems. And then you got Chasing the Elliots making an event for the first time. And hold on, let's take a look at the notes. It has been a solid minute since Chasing the Elliots have qualified for an event. Wow, it has been a minute. They made the first 2 rounds. Yeah. Oh, they busted into the top 4. And that was it. They fell right out and have kind of been just slowly adding points to their total. Um, yeah. They haven't made an event since round 3. Wow. Sorry, it took a minute to get through all of those notes, but congratulations to Number 1 Racing, Junior Nation, Hello Newman, and Chasing the Elliots for making the main event of this evening's fight night. So we will get the next segment set up, our first matchup of round 1, and we will get the Legion of Supermen versus Number 1 Racing out and together for you. So stay with us for more CWRL's Fight Night at the Freedom Factory. Don't go away.